Diane and I met at Karen McGregor's Rock the Stage in-person course in Calgary last month. She lives in Edmonton, Alberta. Diane Matthews is a certified Reiki practitioner, Universal Sphere energy practitioner, Akashic Records reader, speaker, and author. She has over 20 years of experience working with energy and has been practicing Reiki since 2013. Diane loves to educate people about Reiki. She also works directly with people, helping them reduce stress, anxiety, and pain, and improve their sleep and well-being. A gentle, heart-centered businesswoman, Diane has been featured in the Womanition Magazine, 2018 SuPEARLative Award nominee in Health and Wellness, 2019 Business from the Heart Champion Award winner, and 2020 nominee for Quality Care. Thank you for being here today, Diane, and I'll pass it off to you.
Thanks a lot, Scott, for the opportunity to be able to share with you my story and with everyone that's attending as well, and to be able to give you some information that may assist you. Over 25 years ago, my common law husband had just gotten his education degree. In order to be able to get his full-time teaching certificate, he needed to be able to teach for 2 full years. He applied at many schools and was hired at a little place called Jonvier, a small Indigenous community an hour and a half out of Fort McMurray. I left my job and my university education to follow him there. 2 years later, he had his permanent teaching certificate, and we returned to our acreage full-time. I was so excited to be home. A short time later, he breaks the news to me that he's moving to Calgary to be with an old girlfriend. I was broke, unemployed, now being abandoned and having to sell my beloved acreage all on my own. I felt betrayed, devastated, hurt, angry, overwhelmed, and I'm sure there was a whole much more there. It was just too much, and I shut down emotionally and stopped caring for myself. The only thing I could focus on was doing everything I could to get the acreage ready to sell. I pushed myself physically day after day until I was exhausted and became accident prone. One day I was taking apart a shed and taking some nails out of some of the boards, and a board actually came loose and hit me right across the face. That was my wake-up call. I knew I had to change what I was doing, or I was going to seriously hurt myself. I recalled a TV program I had seen where people were sharing how they had gotten through traumatic experiences in their life by writing daily in a gratitude journal. Why not? Give it a try. Day 1, I'm grateful to be breathing. Day 2, I'm grateful for my dog, and I'm grateful that I'm breathing. Every day I kept adding one more thing I was grateful for. Before long, I had a full page of things I was grateful for. And then I began to notice I was feeling a bit more optimistic, and I was feeling more relaxed. I noticed I had stopped pushing myself as hard. I started taking better care of myself. Even my perspective seemed to have changed. One thing I realized years later was by choosing to do something that actually raised my energy level, I had started myself on that path to be able to make some changes I wanted in my life. One thing I would add now to that list is I'm grateful I never spiraled into depression. Personally, I do know 2 people who have been impacted by depression. One has been able to recover, and she's doing very well, and one still continues to struggle with it. I'd like to share with you now 3 little-known ways that can assist people with depression. The first way is to actually improve your gut health. When I asked the person, what was one of the things that had really helped you? The reply was, improving her gut health was one of the ways. So in order to improve your gut health, there's a couple of suggestions I'll give to you. There's lots of other ones, but these are some natural ways. Increase the amount of magnesium that you're having in your diet, either through a supplement or through foods that are high in magnesium. The reason it's important is that it helps your body to break down the food and digest it better. Also, start eating some bone broth. It's very, very nutrient dense, and it also helps, well, it tastes good too. I mean, that's a plus there. Another thing is increase the amount of probiotics that you're getting in your body. You can do that again with supplements or by consuming fermented foods or drinks because they're very high in gut, the good gut bacteria. In PubMed.gov, it states that mental disorders, including depression and anxiety, are often comorbid with gut problems, suggesting that there's a two-way street there between mental health and gut health. The second way to assist people with depression is something in Japan. It's known as forest bathing. You may not be familiar with that term, yet just being outside in the fresh air and walking through a park with trees or in through a forest, you'll start to notice that your body is starting to relax. The energy from the nature and from the trees is actually raising your body's energy level. And what's fun with that is that when you leave after you've had a walk through the forest, you'll notice that you're feeling happier. Now, I know people who are depressed will tend to stay in their homes, so the depressed person is going to need a support team to get them to go outside and go for some of these walks. The third little known way is a natural, non-invasive technique called Reiki. Reiki is based on the premise that everything is energy. And when we start to get blocks in that natural flow of our energy through a variety of different reasons, then over time we start to experience mental, emotional, and physical concerns. What Reiki does is it helps to break up those blocks. The body deeply relaxes, allowing the stress and the anxiety to be released out of our body. Our body also starts to produce the hormone oxytocin, which is a feel-good hormone. So we start to feel more at peace and a greater sense of well-being. Because we're relaxed, we also sleep better, which is a really good bonus. It raises our energy level again. And because people are taking a proactive approach, they're actually starting to feel more in control. And Reiki is beneficial for everyone. I'd like to share a quick testimonial with you. I've been experiencing depression and also sciatic pain in my leg for a long time, resulting in negative thoughts, limited movement, and poor sleep. I contacted my friend Diane with Everybody Loves Reiki. I had some sessions in person with her and found I felt more positive, was inspired to tackle some projects around my home, and my leg had less pain. I even fell asleep during my last session. So my offer to you today, if you're willing to make a change, is a complimentary discovery session for today only. So please contact me and we'll set up an appointment, and be sure to be able to write some comments and questions on the Facebook page, and I'd be happy to get back to you. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Diane. I really appreciate you sharing what you did, and I just thought I'd quickly say, yeah, I'm a huge believer, and more importantly, I know that both gut health and getting out in nature are huge, and energy work like Reiki work is huge. Like Reiki is huge. I've received over 100 Reiki sessions, and I'm really grateful. So for those of you that are resonating with Diane and what she shared, I highly encourage you to check out the links below this video to reach out to her. And thanks again for being here today, Diane. Appreciate you taking your time, and enjoy the rest of your day, Diane.
Thanks very much, Scott. You too.
My pleasure. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.